Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle Ferguson and I'm the crochet pattern designer of Two Brothers Blankets. Today I'm going to teach you how to crochet the Sylas Washcloth. This is a super beginner friendly washcloth. It's great for practicing your stitches and it creates a lovely texture. For this tutorial you're going to need about 101 yards of worsted weight 100% cotton yarn. I have some leftover dishy yarn from crochet.com. I'll link that in the description. I have an I 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is a Furl Streamline wood hook, and I will link that in the description as well. And then I've got a measuring tape and some scissors. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, to start, we are going to begin with chaining 41. So we're going to make a slip knot, insert our hook, and chain 41 chains. All right, I've chained 41 chains. Now I am going to start my stitches. So what I like to do personally is this is the front of my chains. I like to take my chains and turn them around to the back side. And you see these little bumps here? That is what I'm going to work into. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work one half double crochet stitch in the second chain from my hook, and in each chain across. So I'm going to have 40 half double crochet stitches at the end of this row. All right, I've done 40 half double crochet for row 1. Now we're ready to start row 2, which is going to be our repeat row. So to start, we are going to chain 1, and we're going to turn our work. And we are going to be working in an alternating back loop and front loop stitching. So what we're going to do here is this first stitch, I'm going to work in the back loop only. So you've got 2 loops here on the top. I'm going to work my stitch in the back loop only. So I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to insert my hook only underneath that back loop. I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop. I've got 3 loops on my hook, and then I'm just going to work my half double crochet as usual. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3. So that is a half double crochet, a back loop only half double crochet. Now we're going to do a front loop only half double crochet. So we're looking into the second stitch. We see our 2 loops. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to insert my hook under the front loop only. And the front loop is the loop facing closest to you, and the back loop is the loop furthest from you. So insert my hook into the front loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So we've got 1 in the back loop, 1 in the front loop. Now we're going to alternate all the way across. So we are going to do the next one in the back loop only, 1 half double crochet, and then 1 half double crochet in the front loop only. And we're going to continue that 1 back loop only, half double crochet, 1 front loop only, half double. And I'm going to repeat that all the way to the last stitch. And at the last stitch, I'm going to show you what I do. All right, I have worked my alternating back loop and front loop only half double crochets all the way to my last stitch. For my last stitch, typically you would think it would be a front loop only, but I'm going to work the last half double crochet in both loops. And that is just going to give it a nice straight edge, and it's not going to have any gaps or anything, because if you ended with the front loop only, you'd have a bit of a gap right there, and it just doesn't look good. So I do my last stitch of every row in both loops. So now for the rest of the washcloth, we are repeating row 2. So from rows 3 to 22, we are just going to repeat row 2. So for row 3, I'm going to chain 1, turn my work. My stitches are half double crochet stitches all the way across. So you still have the same 2 loops that you're going to have every row. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to yarn over, insert hook into the back loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then a front loop, yarn over, insert hook into that front loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat row 2 for rows 3 through 22, and you do the same, and then we'll have our finishing row, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, I have completed through row 22, which was just a repeat of my row 2. As you can see, it creates a beautiful texture. Now for our finishing row, row 23, we're just going to chain 1, turn our work, and do 1 half double crochet in each stitch across, and we're going to be doing our half double crochets in both loops. So we're just doing regular half double crochets to finish it out, 1 in each stitch across. All right, I have finished row 23, and now I'm just going to pull up a loop and fasten off, and then I'll weave in my ends, and my washcloth is completed. So a variation on a very easy stitch creates a beautiful texture and a great washcloth. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to help. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.